Hi heathens! So this is something that I'm really excited to film. I've been waiting a little while to do this because it took a little while to get here, but it's here now. So I'm going to be doing my first unboxing, unbagging review with Casper, of course, of the Yes Oh Yes subscription box bag subscription. It is open, but I haven't looked inside. I do know some of the things that are coming in it because I do follow them on Instagram, but I have not actually looked. I opened it because I had already filmed the beginning of this, and then my camera decided to take a nosedive, so we're trying again. So I do actually have an affiliate link for this that I will drop in the description box below. So if you're interested in having another or your first full-size subscription box, then use my code or my link, and then you'll actually get 10% off of your first one. And then let me know in the comments if y'all prefer to have the small samples like Ipsy sends, or if you prefer full-size ones. So I do know some of the things in here because I do follow their Instagram page where they post spoilers. So from the things I know that are going to be in here, I have what I think I'm going to need to do like a try-on review type first impressions thing. So the first item that I want to dig into is this, which I'm really super excited for. And it's the City Limits eyeshadow palette by IBY. I love the color of this. It does have a nice little thing on the back where it shows you the colors and the names. So if you get Ipsy, they do send little small eyeshadows from this brand, and they're really good. So it's one reason I was looking forward to this. Not to mention, like I said, I just love the packaging. It's so nice. And then let me take off the little plastic thing. These are all of the colors, so I think we can do a pretty decent look with this. And I'm sorry about my hair. I just washed it, and so part of it's still damp, and it's just kind of, it's just doing what it wants to do, and I'm just gonna let it. Everything looks pretty good, except, I don't know if y'all can see or not, but my mirror is actually cracked. So that's kind of sad. But we're going to dig into this first. So I'm going to take my trusty eyeshadow brush from Wet n Wild. And I think I'm going to go into this shade first, which is Road Trip. I would do the one beside it because it's lighter, but it's more shimmery, and I don't want to put shimmer all over right in the beginning. I don't know if y'all can see, there is a bit of fallout, but it's not anything really bad. Seems to be going on pretty smoothly. And it's not the most pigmented, but it's definitely there. Which is good, because when I'm putting it down like this, I don't want it to overwhelm the rest of the eye look. Alright, so then I'm gonna go into, I think, Playlist right here, and kind of build on that just a little bit more in the crease. I am using this same brush. Yeah, you can definitely see that pigmentation. That's great. It's not to the point of being like overwhelming, but it's definitely there in the first go. Darken that one up a little bit. I didn't get quite as much on that one. But that's a me issue, not a palette issue. I'm going to do something super simple because I don't want this to take too long. All right, and then I'm gonna take, I think Silent Disco down here and use it, kind of darken up the edges. That one has, you can see it a little bit. I'll cover my face. Oh, my fault. Let's try that again. You can see where it gets a little powdery. Oh no, we don't want to focus. There we go. Ooh, that one's really dark. I think I'm gonna wind up bringing it in a little more than I anticipated. Just because it's a little darker than I anticipated. Okay, I'm loving all these fall colors. And that's another thing that I'm really digging about this palette, is they're really hitting it with that sort of fall look, with the exception of maybe that pink. That's kind of bright, but it's still really nice. I think it would make a really good pop of color in a look. And I'm gonna do something a little strange. For my lid color, of course, I'm gonna use my finger because that's what I pretty much always do. But normally I'd use a lighter one, but I kind of want to try this shade right down here, which is Light Show. So I'm just gonna take my finger. Those are really soft. I didn't swatch them earlier, as you saw, but I mean, it's really pigmented. It goes on really nice. I'm definitely gonna have to go back in and even it out, but and it's actually not as dark as I was expecting it to be, surprisingly. All right, I gotta wipe off my finger real quick. Okay, now I'm gonna kind of wipe off the brush that I was using a little bit. And going back into playlist right there, I'm gonna just grab a little bit of that again so that I can soften this out just a little bit. And then on a different finger, I'm gonna take Nightfall, that shimmery shade, and I'm gonna pop a little bit just on the inner corners. It's not too bad. All right, so that's the eye look that we're going with. My hair is just doing a thing. All right, so I like the palette. So the next thing in here, we do actually have a card from Yes Oh Yes, and it kind of gives you an idea of what's in here. The theme is Resting Witch Face, and it has on the back the total value of the bag and the retail value of all the items. So that City Limits palette is $28. So the next thing in here, all right, well, I guess we're gonna add a little more to the eye look because it is a Skone Brow Definer brush, but I don't really fill in these bad boys a lot. I thought it was an eyeshadow brush, so we are gonna hold off on that. And that retails for $20. It's kind of pricey for a brush, but if you need a good brush, then you need a good brush. So then I have 2 more things in here. I think I'm actually missing something unless you only get certain items. Because it also has on here that there's supposed to be a Mirabella Visionary Longwear eyeshadow. No, I don't have that. But I have the other 2 things. One of them is an NCLA, which is a nail wear brand. It's a pretty little nail polish. And it is in the shade I've Been Drinkin'. So I actually have clean nails today. So I'm going to be a little crazy and just put it on one nail so we can see how it goes on with just one coat. And I apologize that y'all can't watch me put it on. Oh, that's not bad. I'm not mad. This is one coat. Ignore my little mishap over there. I don't think that that's bad at all. I'm gonna have to do the rest, of course, and that retails for $18. NCLA also makes some amazing cuticle oil, if y'all are interested in that. It's not in here, but it's amazing. And then last but not least, I have a Stiks cosmetic lipstick. Making sure I'm holding it the right way, because it doesn't want to focus. Nope. Nope. Okay, well. And it, I think, is in the shade Tangerine, which we all know is going to look great on me. If I can get it open. Alright, and this retails for $20 as well. So it comes in an interesting little thing like this. Kind of looks like a box cutter. And, alright, so you just flip back the little lid. That's interesting. I'm not sure. I guess you just put it on, so. I'm not crazy about the color or the strange shape. I'm gonna have to play around with this a little bit and see what exactly you're supposed to do when it gets down there. Like, is that all that's in it, or it's just kind of awkward application? Not. Huh. Not the biggest fan of this. And I don't know if it's all the shape or if it's the color too, because I just don't find that too flattering on me. I think with the hair and the skin, it's a little much. But if you have different hair color than me or different skin color, it would probably look great on you. I think with the eyeshadow, it's an interesting choice if they're going for a full look. But to go back to this, it's already dry, which is really nice. I'm always kind of in a hurry because I do work all day full time. So having a nail polish that doesn't take 10 minutes to dry is always really great. So the full value of this box was supposed to be $116, which is really good considering I think the box is like $14.99 plus shipping. Like I said, if you use my link, you do get 10% off the first one. However, I'm just missing that. So I'll have to see what can be done about that, and then I will update y'all in the future. But for now, like I said, Let me know if you prefer sample sizes or full sizes, what you thought of this box, and I look forward to y'all coming back to review the next one. Thanks.